Hey YouTube, Raptor here. I'm going to do another deck profile on this time on my Dragunity deck. So there's still a few, could do a bit more work, but I'll update that during the time. So start off with monsters. 2 Dragunity Armor Leviathans. This effect, pretty much, you can special summon it from your hand or graveyard by removing from play one Dragunity monster which is equipped with another a Dragunity card, and when this card is special summoned, you can equip a Dragunity card from your graveyard to this card. So, two of them. One Dragunity Armor, Mr. Tane. You can switch this card from your hand by sending one face-up Dragunity monster you control to the graveyard. When this card is normal or special summoned from the hand, you can select one Dragon-type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. Two Dragunity Dark Spears. Once per turn, you contribute one Dragon-type Dragunity monster to select one level 4 lower winged beast Dragunity type monster from your graveyard and special summon it. 3 Dragunity Atlas. Atlas is a very useful card in Dragunity deck because when this card is normal summoned, one, you can special summon a Dragunity monster from your hand, then equip it with this card. Also, when this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, select one card on the field and destroy it. There's a good combo that you can use for these, but I'll explain that later on. 2 Dragunity Brander Stocks. When this card is equipped to a monster, that monster can attack twice during the battle phase. 1 Dragunity Primus Pilus. When this card's normal special summon, you can select one face-up Wind Beast type Dragunity monster on you control and equip it with one level 3 or lower Dragon type Dragunity monster from your deck. You run 3 Dragunity Dukes. This card gains 2 attack for each face-up Dragunity card you control. When this card is normal summon, you can select one level 3 or lower Dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. 3 Dragunity Legionnaires. When this card is normal summoned, you can select one level 3 or lower Dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it with this card as an equip card. You can send one Dragunity card from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard to destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls. 1 Dragunity Miltron. You can select one Dragunity monster in your spell and trap card zone and special summon it. 2 Dragunity Tribus. When this card is normal special summon, you can send one level 3 or lower Dragunity type monster from your deck to the graveyard. With non-Dragunity cards I'm running, Red Ice Darkness Melt Dragon, special summon from your hand by removing from play one Dragon type monster. Also, you can special summon a Dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard once per turn. 2 Myth Valley Soldiers. When this face-up card, while you control this face-up card, any opponent's monster that battles with this card is sent back to the hand, doing the damage at the end of the damage step. Level 4 tuner. Also, I'm on 1 to be Dragon, level 4 tuner. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a monster with 500 attack or less in face-up attack position from your graveyard in attack position. That monster's effect is negated. Right, that's the monsters. Spells. 2 Dragunity Fiends. Some people do run 3, but as for me, I like to run 2. Pretty much once per turn during your main phase, you can discard 1 card from your hand to either 1, add 1 level 4 lower Dragunity monster from your deck to your hand, or you can send 1 Dragon type monster from your deck to your graveyard. 1 Foolish Burial, as you can only have 1. Send a card from a monster card from your graveyard, from your deck to your graveyard. 1 Terraforming. You can run 2, maybe 3, but I prefer 1 at the moment. With that, you can add 1 field spell card from your deck to your hand. Cards of Constance. Some people run 2, but I like 1. Discard 1 Dragon type monster with 1000 or less attack, and then draw 2 cards. Heavy Storm. Destroy all spell trap cards in the field. Book of Moon. Flip one face down monster to face down defense position. Quick play. Activate it whenever. Sorcery with Feeling Light. Flip your opponent's defense position once it's face up, and your opponent can't declare an attack for 3 turns. 3 of their turns. Dark Hole. Destroy all monsters on the field. Pot of Avarice. Send 5 cards from your graveyards and add them back to the deck. Draw 2 cards, and then once reborn, bring back a monster from either opponent, from either side of the graveyard. Traps. Negate attack. Pretty much you can only activate in the battle phase, and when you activate this cards, you can negate your opponent's attacks by, and none of them can attack it, so pretty much you're safe for a turn. Call the Horned, special summon a monster from the graveyard. Two, Icarus attack. By tributing 1 weak business summon monster, you can destroy 2 cards on the field. Warning, pay 3,000 life points to negate, summon, or spell attack card that would summon a monster by paying 2,000 life points. 2 Magic Cylinders. When an opponent's monster does damage to you, you can send it damage straight back to them. Mirror Force. When an opponent attacks, destroy all your opponent's face-up attack position monsters. Judgment. By paying half your life points, you can negate a spell trap or summon of a monster. Then I've got Ultimate Offering. With this, you can pay by paying 500 life points. You can special summon a monster from your hand during either turn. And that's the deck. Now for the extra deck: 1 Red Dragon Archfiend. 1 Red Nova Dragon. Sorry, getting a bit carried away there. Pretty much for each team in the graveyard, this gains 500 attack, and it is unaffected by spell attack cards and monsters effects. Shooting Star. Oh, and Red Nova can negate an attack by removing it from field, and it comes back on the end phase. Shooting Star got 3 different effects. One of them by drawing 5 cards from the top of your deck. If you draw a certain amount of the tuners, that's how many attacks it gets, additional attacks. So for example, if you draw 3 tuners, it gets an extra 3 attacks. It can also negate an activation of a spell or attack card or monster's effect that would destroy, and you can negate an attack by removing it from field, and then it comes back at the end phase. 1 Dragunity Knight Barker. When this card is synchro summoned, You can select any number of Dragon-type Dragunity monsters in your graveyard and equip it to this card. This card gains 300 attack for each Dragunity card equipped to this card. Very good, very powerful. There's my red Dragon Archfiend. Pretty much, if you attack defense position monster or defense position monsters on your opponent's side of the field is destroyed. Downside of it is that all the monsters on your side of the field that don't attack gets destroyed. But, strong card. Stardust Dragon. Negate a spell trap or monster effect that will destroy a card on the field by removing it from play, and then it comes back. Dragunity Knight Trident. When this card is once per turn, you can send up to 3 cards you control to the graveyard to look at your opponent's extra deck and send an equal number of cards from there to the graveyard. It's a good way to get your extra deck so your opponents can't bring out Synchros, XYZs, etc. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Once per turn, you can special summon a level 4 level monster from your hand, but you cannot conduct your battle phase afterwards. Dragunity Knight Galeborg. His effect pretty much, when this card attacks or is attacked during the damage step, you can remove from play 1 winged beast type monster for this card to gain the attack of that winged beast you get rid of. Armoria. Pretty much you can equip this to any monster. That monster gains 1,000 extra attack, and when the equipped monster destroys a monster, your opponent takes that equal to that monster's inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroy monster's attack. Then last I got a Formula Synchron. Pretty much when this card is synchro summon, you get to draw an extra card. So that's my Dragunity deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment. Hopefully it helps anyone that wants to make a Dragunity deck, but there will be an update on this deck like all my other deck profiles, so see you soon.